Don't be a loser.
For the love of God.
I'm Stephanie,
I'm Helen.
and welcome to our podcast. Which, by the way, people, if you are enjoying this, please follow us on Instagram, Rumble, or where else are we? YouTube.
Excellent. I didn't
Yep.
even know we were on Rumble. Awesome. Very nice.
See, not everybody knows.
No, there's no excuse now.
Yes. Because we're getting a lot of views, and I just don't know that everybody's following.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yay.
So, funny story. I think I told you about this, and I did post it on some social media about that crazy dream I had.
I love that dream. It's hilarious. So funny.
So I was with my husband and my brother, and then a couple other people. We're at my parents' old house, the one my brother and I grew up in. And we were sitting on my parents' unmade bed, just kind of chatting, who knows why. And then Donald Trump comes in with the breakfast tray and delivers breakfast in bed to somebody. And just sat there and thought, oh my gosh, we're sitting on this unmade bed. And he had to walk past my room. And I'm pretty sure I didn't make my bed. Then he had to walk past my brother's room. And I bet he didn't make his bed either. What
Yeah,
must he think? And this is my dream.
that's hilarious. I
It
love it.
is.
I love it that Donald Trump was in your dream.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And not only was he in your dream, but he was actually serving you, which,
Well, I mean, I guess in a sense, he does serve the American people.
oh, absolutely he does.
So, oh,
What's up?
uh-oh.
Oh, you
Let's
okay?
see. There we go. Okay. I was trying to turn up the volume a little bit and I did something.
Well, there you go.
Yep. So hopefully you can hear me.
Oh yeah, I hear you. I see you, and we're ready to go.
All right, perfect. Um, well, we were just talking briefly before we actually started the podcast about the government shutdown, reopen, what exactly is going on. Looks like they've voted to open. And I had heard that there was a government meeting late this afternoon to discuss how to reopen.
Hmm.
So I just have to say it's about time.
Yeah, it was absolutely ridiculous, and there was no reason for it to shut down other than the Democrats throwing a hissy fit.
Well, and holding different things hostage, and then it
Yeah.
just affecting American people, people's
Yeah, they don't care
paychecks.
about the American people. Why should they? They were still getting paid, which they should not have been. They should have stopped those checks first
If
and
they
didn't.
stopped those checks first, that probably would have lasted a day.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It didn't impact them in any way, shape, or form, in at least any meaningful way. And they were just
Mhm.
out there, doing nothing but
Right,
collecting a paycheck where other people were suffering. But,
right.
they're Democrats. We know that they don't care about the American people. They care about themselves and their agenda. So, not
I was
surprised.
gonna say the narrative, agenda, narrative, same, same.
Yep, yep.
Yep. So I'm trying a new thing. So normally I've been printing out my little notes, and this time I'm reading it off my phone. So
Ooh,
let's see if we like this better.
well, it's up to you.
Yeah, yeah. There's there's also a Latin street gang in Chicago
Hmm,
that supposedly issued a shoot on sight towards ICE agents,
nice. Friendly people.
which I mean, that does tell me that ICE is doing something right, that it's making gangs and
Yeah,
and criminals upset.
yeah, yeah. Not exactly the pillar of society.
Right, right,
Yeah, not sure why they need to shoot on sight. If you're not doing anything wrong, then they're not going to bother you.
right, right.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's an interesting one. So, have they done it yet? Have they shot anybody that you did they say?
I have not heard that.
All right.
Yeah, so I guess it's just out there.
Okay, it's just a directive that
Yeah,
they gave them.
yes.
Awesome.
That's cute. Awesome. This next headline, I'm just going to tell it to you,
Okay.
but the Supreme Court declines hearing anti-gay marriage argument. But while I support that, I don't understand. Did Americans really think that the president wanted to cancel and go back on gay marriage and remove some of these rights?
They just are ridiculous. I don't know what they're thinking. They don't think. That's their problem. He's got bigger things going on with the country than this. Uh, he's not, I don't know. He's trying to save the country from disaster, and they're worried about this. Like, come on. No, I don't understand anything that they do. It just goes to show where their priorities are, and their mentality is just that of an infant. Like, I just don't understand why they think this is a big deal.
I mean, I
Nothing
guess
is
if you were
changing. He's never indicated that it would.
right, right. I mean, I guess if you were in a gay marriage, that would be concerning, but I just have to wonder why did they really believe that if that was the narrative or what fake news or whomever was
Yeah.
saying? He was president for 4 years before and didn't cancel that. So,
No, he didn't care about it. He's like, I've got other things to do, like actually fix and save this country, you know. So, yeah, I don't know. They just waste time and they just come up with imaginary things to get upset over. And I don't know. Yeah. Again, the mentality of victimhood and just trying to be offended by anything that they can. And
mhm.
I don't know. My patience for the whole thing is so done. It's, they just keep showing how ridiculous they are with every little thing. It's like nobody cares that you're gay. Nobody. No, like, go be gay with another consenting adult. Go. No one cares.
Yeah, just as
Stop
much as
trying
you
to
don't
make it
care
like
that,
nobody cares.
right,
Seriously, like whatever. It's your life. If it's doing your thing, if you're an adult and you're with another adult, go. Leave us
right,
alone. We don't care. You're not that important to us. You have no impact on my life. Stop
right,
trying to make it yourself important to me because it'll never happen.
right.
Go away.
Just as much as they don't care if I have a husband.
Exactly.
It does,
No, zero impact. Go live your life.
right, right.
Just
So,
anything to find an excuse to be a victim.
there was some footage on Muslims having a massive show of force in Times Square after the
Mhm.
mayoral win. They say
Hmm.
they are the correct religion and they are done being persecuted. And
They've never been persecuted, so I don't know what they're talking about.
right.
Christians are the most persecuted people in the world. I don't know what they're talking about other than they're just using it again to be victims so that people will be like, oh, we have to be nice to them. Oh, we don't have to enforce our rules on them. Oh, they should be able to do whatever. Oh, they're minorities. They've been marginalized. Screw you. Shut up and learn to love this country as it is, as an American. If you don't want to love this country, you don't want to be here, go. Go back to a Muslim country. There's so many of them. Go to there. Why did you have to come here? Why? What was the purpose of you coming here other than to destroy this country?
Hmm.
You don't understand. You know what? Come to this country, learn English, be a good citizen, do what you want to do. Nobody cares. Again, no one's going to bother you. But don't say that you've been persecuted. No, you've never been persecuted.
Right.
So look at all the Christians that have been persecuted by Muslims for centuries and still going on today.
Hmm.
And then, if you can admit to it that it's actually happening, which a lot of them don't, then
Right.
maybe I'll be like, okay, yeah, they're trying. But no, walk around saying you're persecuted. Nobody cares about you. Trash. So disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. It's going to be, I think a lot of, I had a client ask if someone who was viewing their property was from New York. And
Love
at
that.
first I was like, oh, do they know him? And then I was like, oh my gosh, they're making like the joke. And I was like, no, local number.
Oh, that is awesome. Oh, I'm fully expecting
Hmm.
Texas and Florida and a bunch of other states, that are red states,
Hmm.
to have people moving to them. I'm not going to stay in New York City with all of that ridiculous craziness that's going to be happening. You know, city funded, government funded grocery stores. Yeah, I swear that is like the epitome of communism. And
Right.
we know those shelves are empty, and all of this other stuff, the taxing, the proposals on how to do all this stuff, it's just ridiculously insane. And people who can move will be moving.
Hmm.
And when they move, their money moves with them.
Right.
So who are you going to have pay for all of your socialist and communist ideas?
Right. Right.
It's like Margaret Thatcher, I love her. She said it perfectly. She said the problem with socialism is you always run out of other people's money.
Well said.
Love her, love her.
Yeah.
She was
Yeah.
an amazing prime minister for the UK. Some people hate her, some people love her, some people are indifferent, but she cared about her country and she was not afraid to make the tough decisions,
Hmm.
bring the country back to where it needed to be. And, politicians don't want to make tough decisions. They just want to make the easy ones that have no impact or make things worse because because the people perceive it to be better than having to go through any kind of difficulty. And so
Right.
she was like, I'm not afraid. This is what we need to do to get our country back on track. And she was doing it. And unfortunately, people were weak. The people around her were weak
Yeah.
and they ousted her out. And look at England today. Look at the UK today. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. It's like people are getting stabbed, and they're like, "Oh no, no one's getting stabbed." People are getting murdered. Oh no, it's not. Oh, it's like it's being run over by illegal immigrants, and you know, you can't in the UK. It's ridiculous. You can get arrested for saying something that offends somebody or posting something that offends somebody on Facebook or on YouTube or on Twitter, whatever it is. It is absolutely madness over there. They will go to your house and they're arresting like grandmothers and grandfathers, you know, because they didn't like something and it offended somebody. Like, this is the level of stupidity that governments allow to happen for the sake of wokeness or inclusivity or not wanting to hurt certain people's feelings. They don't care about hurting everybody's feelings. Just certain people's feelings should not be ever, ever, ever offended or hurt. And so if they are, the police will go to your house and arrest you. And there's
Wow.
a lot of people in the UK that are on social media saying to like America, remember, don't ever give up your Second Amendment because your Second Amendment is actually what protects your First Amendment. And it's absolutely correct. The Second Amendment protects the First Amendment. Our freedom of speech is only there. Our government would be, people in this government would totally, over the generations, they would have easily changed things if we did not have our Second Amendment.
Hmm.
Politicians are weak, power hungry, and they will go with to whatever lengths to remain in power and to get money. So, yeah, never, never vote anything against the Second Amendment because once we do that, we're going to be
Hmm.
Australia, we're going to be the UK, we're going to be every other country that has given up their guns because the government's like, oh no, you don't need it, we'll protect you. The guns are there to protect us from the government.
Hmm.
So it's a little thing called the American Revolution. I don't know, maybe you heard of it. Most likely not in this generation. The newer generations, they have no idea what it is. And they seem to think that the Second Amendment was only just written so that people could go hunting. Like, what moron came up with that theory?
Right.
But
Right.
yeah, no, never give up the Second Amendment. 2A, every day, all day.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we will never have the First Amendment.
Right.
We barely have it now.
I mean, I was watching, I don't know which social media I was on, and they were talking about how, we have more freedom to say what we want in these last couple years than we ever have, um, because everything was getting canceled,
Yeah, it's absolutely
you know.
ridiculous.
Yeah. So, mm,
All right, I think I hear Sabri outside.
okay. I also heard that the New York City fire chief resigned over the
Election.
election.
I don't blame
Hmm.
him. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
This, what do they expect? The guy clearly was saying that he doesn't support law enforcement. So, okay, that he's not a police officer, but he's part of the whole first responders family.
Yes.
Therefore, why would he stay there knowing that he's not, and he's not going to be serving under a mayor who actually appreciates what they do?
Right.
Hey, baby. Mhm. Want to come over and say hi real quick? Oh, I did not know that. That's okay. Yeah, yeah, come and say hi to Auntie Stephanie. Hello.
Hello. How was your day? He's like, I'm out.
This isn't yours, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'll worry about it later. All right. Okay, come give Nana a I'll hug.
Mm.
give Nana hugs and kisses. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I hope he was a good boy for you.
Yeah, he was tired. He didn't want to really do anything but hang, so
Oh,
he just
nice.
play.
Nice break for you.
I know, but I'd rather see him a little more lively. But
Well, he had a,
he could be tired from after all his stuff.
yeah, sure is. All right.
You doing your block?
Yeah.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hello.
Bye. Thank you.
You probably saw that Melania Trump will receive the Patriot of the Year award
Oh,
and some
yes,
of
you
her
did.
accolades.
Yeah.
Yes. Reuniting children separated from their families in the Ukraine and Russia. She's working on the Taking Down Act to stop revenge porn and working on AI education and using it for good
Yeah.
and watching out for harmful ways it can be used.
Yeah, she's awesome. I love her. She's so
Yeah.
beautiful, so classy. Just, oh my gosh. She's just, she's always, and there's just something about her. You can tell she's very reserved. She's
Mm-hmm.
not, she's
Proper.
very conservative and like, and, with her interactions, she's not out there looking for attention.
Right.
And it just, so when she is out there, she's just so gorgeous and what she wears and how she wears it. And oh my God. And she's so smart and
Mm-hmm.
eloquent and just such a great role model for so many of the girls,
Mm-hmm.
so many little girls growing up. So feel very, very blessed to have her as the first lady. I cannot
Mm-hmm.
wait to see what she does for Christmas.
Oh, I know it's going to be
Cannot
beautiful.
wait. Every Christmas that she did was, oh my God, mind blowing. So
Yes.
great. So great. Did you see like the Biden administration? Like, what did they put? Like, oh my God, that was so hideous. So hideous. One was like a circus theme, I guess. I have no idea, but
Kind of fitting.
well, they are. Yeah, they were a joke. Um, yeah. But yeah, no, I can't wait to see what she does for Christmas this year. It's gonna be
Yeah. Yeah.
amazing.
I mean, now that I don't know, it's almost mid-November and it's
Yeah.
cold, a few cold days here in Florida, and it's really
I
starting to
know,
feel
it's
like
so
fall
chilly
and
today. Oh my gosh. So
yeah.
chilly.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Here's another interesting thing, to kind of switch hats a little bit. So actor Actress Jennifer Lawrence realizes that celebrities do not make a difference in who Americans vote for.
Who thinks that they do? Like, seriously.
I was like, it's
Wow.
about time.
Really? You're a genius for figuring that out. Cares what a celebrity thinks. Oh my God.
Like, I think it was
And
Dolly Parton
and
that
she put
said
it
it.
out there. Like, what did she, was that in an interview
It was
or
in an interview. Hmm.
real? What was the question that would even prompt that? But the fact that
Yeah.
she said it is hilarious to me because she truly thought at some point that they did make a difference. Why would anyone care what a celebrity thinks? I
I
just
mean,
want you to entertain me, and then when
right,
I'm done, I'm going to turn you off. That
right. Yeah.
will make a
I
crappy
think
movie or something.
Dolly Parton said before, you know what? I'm a singer and I'm an actress. People don't want to hear what my opinions on this. They pay me to entertain them.
Yeah, I love Dolly Parton.
I know.
Yeah,
She's a national treasure.
she is. I wasn't keen when she changed Jolene to vaccine to get people to take the COVID vaccine. I will say that I was not a fan of that. I was like, oh, Dolly. But, but overall, I love her.
And another actress related story, actress Sydney Sweeney. And for those of you who might not remember, she's the one from the American Eagle jeans ad.
Oh, yeah. Great, great ad.
She does not back down and apologize for wearing cute jeans and looking good in them.
Why would she? What is wrong with people? What does she have to weigh 300 pounds for a jeans commercial to be valid? Like, give me a break. No.
Well, did you see that there was an interviewer interviewing her and kept trying to say, well, in today's
Oh,
climate,
yeah, yeah, that idiot. Yeah, that lunatic. Yeah, I saw that. And she was, the look she just gave her was like, you can
yeah,
wait there all day. I am not doing that. Yeah.
yeah. And she
Like,
said something
really?
along the lines of, if I have something to say, you'll know it
Yeah.
in a
I
nutshell.
think she said, I made a jeans ad, and that's it. If you want to take more, it's so true. It's like she made a jeans ad. Why does it have to be anything more than that?
Right.
Yeah, no, I have no idea who she is. Like, and also, I think she's an actress. I have no idea, but definitely a fan of hers in the sense of not backing down, not apologizing, not being
Hmm.
afraid to get canceled. Like, who cares? So, yeah, I think she's fantastic.
Well,
I hope she does more jeans ads.
I just saw her movie, and it was funny because we picked it based on the time because then we were getting pedicures after.
Hmm.
But I just saw her movie. It's called Christy,
Yep.
and it's based on a true story, and it's amazing. And the friend I saw it with loved it too, and we were like, "Wow, we can't believe we just basically saw this just because the time worked."
Yeah.
And it's not getting good reviews, which I think is them, trying to cancel her.
Uh,
And I mean, she was phenomenal in the role.
what
I
is
mean,
the movie about?
she was a boxer and actually really talented, really good, and was in an abusive relationship, battered women. She's either bisexual or lesbian. I think the character Christy is married to a woman now.
Hmm.
Um, it shows interviews with her and the actual real Christy. And I guess the only thing that she said is make sure your left hook is good or some boxing
Yeah.
term like that.
Yeah.
Because she was really awesome. And it took place like in the early or the late 80s. Was when it kind of started. And so she was kind of a
Oh,
pioneer for that.
yeah. Okay. So okay. So it must, okay. I think know who the movie's based off of.
Hmm.
Okay.
Do you remember that boxer or?
Yeah. No, no, the boxer. Yeah. I remember there was a female boxer who was like really getting headlines, like killing
Hmm.
it, being amazing. And okay. I didn't realize though that she had a whole crazy backstory.
Oh, the backstory was almost as much as
Yeah.
because I think anyone who saw her would just think this great rise to fame. She's
Yeah.
tough. I mean, it was really good. And the fact that she's getting some kickback or flack. She's on some other show, and I forget what it's called because I didn't hear about it, but there's another actress, Zendaya, who I've always liked, who now just does not like Sydney Sweeney because she's a Republican or allegedly a Republican.
Well, then
And
she's
I'm
got
like, that's
it sounds like a
crazy.
personal problem on her side and also a mental illness, which kind of goes in line with being a liberal. So, yeah, okay.
Yeah, but it's like, so you were friends, I'm assuming friends with this coworker, and then you found out who she voted for, and now you're like, ugh,
But do we
I
even
don't
know who
understand.
she really voted for?
Do we really know?
Yeah,
I mean, we don't really know. That's a good
no.
point.
But
I
yeah,
think
it's
they
like,
say
who
she's
cares?
registered, but doesn't mean
So what? Yeah,
anything.
see, but this is the problem. Instead of solving the real problems in this world, they focus on this stuff because they I just can't even with these people. It's so ridiculous. So absolutely ridiculous. Whatever. That person just has mental problems, clearly. And I hope they get the help they need.
Right, right. I
Yeah.
don't know. I thought it was a little shocking.
It's stupid.
Yeah,
But it makes sense because she's a liberal and that's what they do. If you don't do everything exactly the right way, even if you deviate 1 millimeter, then
hmm.
a pariah, like you're the devil. You have to just be totally destroyed.
And the other buzzword is, well, then you're racist.
Who cares? Call
No,
me all
nothing to do with
day, means
race at all,
nothing.
and
Means
well, you're
nothing.
racist.
Whatever. Thanks. Okay.
Yeah,
Did it make you feel better to say something like that, to call me that? Really? I
right.
don't care because it means nothing anymore. It has zero impact on anything anymore. Go ahead, call me that. It's not true.
Right,
So whatever. Yeah.
right. And to kind of stick with my entertainment headline, South Park has talked about the food pyramid,
Oh gosh.
and they said it's upside down.
Oh,
And then they were talking about basically it serves as a guideline for healthy eating, but it was at the base of the pyramid, the largest section is typically grains such as bread, rice, pasta.
yeah.
We've really found that that's not the healthiest thing.
Right.
And then
Exactly.
fruits and vegetables next, then proteins and dairy, and then at the top, fats and sweets. So,
Yeah.
like if you think avocados, nuts, some of these good fats that are
Oh
so
yeah. I love
essential for
them.
us.
Yeah. No, the food pyramid was a scam. It's was paid for by special interest groups to make money,
Right,
you know.
right,
So, we should definitely be, you can have some grain, some pasta, but that shouldn't be the base of your diet. That's not
right,
how we were built. We're hunters and gatherers. Hunting, eating meat, yum, yum, yum. Gatherers, like vegetables, like, and
right.
berries and fruit and things like that, and it's just crazy. It's like, yeah, it's like no wonder so many people, but you know what? It doesn't even matter because most people just don't know how to eat properly anyhow. They just want junk, processed, nasty, chemically driven, poisoned food. That's what they want.
Hmm. Yeah.
God forbid they actually cook something at home that is good for them.
I'm not going to throw a stone for my glass house because I'm not really a cook and I
No,
do love to dine out.
I like to dine out too, but
Hmm.
I know what I'm gonna get. I'm not going to fast food. I'm not going to McDonald's. I'm not going to like these places that we know are bad for us and bad for our
Right.
child, right? It's just ridiculous. It's like, I'm not saying eat salad all day. I'm saying have a nice steak, you know, a grass-fed, no antibiotics, no hormones, or have a great, nice piece of wild caught fish.
Now you're talking.
I know that's for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do that. And then like have some, have a little side of veggies with it. Carrots, peas, whatever you want. I don't care. And you can
Hmm.
have bread with that. You can, or mashed potatoes, because I love mashed potatoes, you know, and I love bread. But I'm not going to base my diet, but it's real food. Make the mashed potatoes. How hard is that? It's not hard.
Right. Right.
How hard is it to go buy vegetables and steam them or cut them up into a salad or saute them or so? Stop being lazy
Dip
and
it in some
stop
yummy
eating.
hummus.
Hummus is amazing.
Hmm.
Stop being lazy and stop eating gross, poisonous food and then wondering why you're always sick or you're 300 pounds or you have arthritis or you have heart problems or you have this and that. Guess what? If you substitute all of your junk food with having an egg, every time you would rather have McDonald's, you know what? Make yourself an egg and you'll see the difference in your body. I love eggs.
Hmm.
They're
I do too.
the best food ever.
So I'm a pescatarian, and I think I was a vegetarian for
2 weeks.
9 months or so. What did you say?
2 weeks.
And people said, "Oh, are you a vegan?" And it's amazing to me how many people don't really know the difference. And I said, I could never not eat eggs. And people said, "Oh, you couldn't." I said, "Okay, let me rephrase that. I would never not want to eat eggs. I love
Yeah,
eggs.
I
I
love
could
it.
have an omelet or a scramble
Mm.
3 times a day. I wouldn't
Oh
be
my
tired
God.
of it."
See, I like my eggs sunny side up
Mm,
because I like the runniness. Or if we go out to a
mhm,
restaurant, I'd have it over easy so it's not completely. But yeah,
mhm.
I like the runny, the yolk. Oh my God, the yolk is my favorite. Scoop it up with like bacon and some sausage links and yummy, yummy home fries. And I
Yeah,
love eggs.
yeah. So
My
I don't
dad would
get it.
make the best. My dad would make the best eggs ever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I would go visit them, he's so funny. He was so funny. He'd be like, "Baby, you want some eggs?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "How many? Three, four, five?" I'm like, "Two."
3, 4, 5.
He's like, he's like, "Two's not enough." I'm like, "It's plenty because I'm gonna have all this other food with it."
Right.
So he'd make me a, he'd make three or four and be like, and I would eat them all because I love eggs so much. With some
Yeah.
olives, because my mom would put a whole spread out. Like there's olives, there's cheese, there's bread, there's sliced cucumbers, there's, oh my God, the tea and honey and oh my, there's so many amazing things on the table when she would make her breakfast. But my dad would always crack me up with his eggs.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
baby,
cute.
how many eggs do you want? Three, four, five.
Did he make breakfast on the weekends sometimes?
Well, if I was visiting,
Ah,
he
okay.
would he would
Okay.
make the eggs.
Yeah.
And my mom would
Oh,
try to make the eggs and he'd be like, "Move, you don't know how to make eggs for her." That was the best. She's like, "Oh."
yeah, my dad would make breakfast on the weekends, like
Oh,
growing
that's
up.
nice.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, my mom did everything else, like set up the whole table, but he made
yeah. Yeah, that's cute.
the Yeah.
But see, I don't like anything runny or creamy, so I
Yeah,
always
you're
like
not a
my eggs a
sauce
little.
person.
No.
Yeah, and I love runny eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he would always say, "Oh, I'm not going to burn those eggs." And I'm like, "They're not burned, they're just well done." So,
Yeah, no, if yeah. I try not to send food back at restaurants because I get it, it's not a big deal. I mean, if it's something completely horrible, then I will. But I'm like, it's not a deal if they're going to spit in my food or something. Um,
right.
But I will for the eggs. I'll eat them for the most part, but I will let them know, like, look, I'm gonna eat these, but this is not over easy. This is over medium, and sometimes it's over hard. And I'm like,
Yeah.
there's no runniness. And they're like, well, no, we'll get you new eggs. I'm like, no, don't waste any more eggs because I'm not. I can eat it. It's just not the way I wanted it. So I just let
Right.
them know, especially if it's a place that I go to all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that way they don't keep making the same mistake. And that way I actually am happy and want to go back and tell everyone
Right.
about them. Yeah. So, it's always good. Yeah. Yummy, yummy eggs.
Yeah, I agree.
Perfect food. The
Well,
most
Helen,
perfect food.
what's that?
I said they're the most perfect food.
Yeah. And you can have them hard boiled and they're super portable.
Mhm.
Yep. But I'm looking at the time and I seem to be out of topic. So it's kind of a nice little fusion there. So if you don't have anything else, we should probably sign off.
I think we should do that.
Okay. Let me get myself serious. Okay. Don't be a loser.
For the love of God.
I'm Stephanie.
I'm Helen.
See you next time. Don't forget to like and share.
All right, thank you.
Bye.